So my name is Anastasia now Kushikabule. Stacy is the short form. We've been married for...
My name is Anastasia now.
Sorry.
I'm going back for my bride price. I'm sorry.
My name is Anastasia now Kushika Sally. Stacy short form. We've been married for 2 years.
So my name is Sam Norman Sally. I have been married. We have been married for 2 years. Yeah.
We met as a chassis during, I think, end of the first year. So it was the end of the semester, and I was, enjoying the evening like a normal person. And I was walking down from my room, and I saw, actually I didn't see, I heard my name being called. I heard my name being called. So I turned, and there was this guy sitting there with plenty books all around him studying, which I found very weird because it was the end of the semester.
No, it's not the end of the semester.
You are interrupting.
It was not the end of the semester.
It was the end of the semester. And so he asked me to come and solve a question for him. So I came to solve the question.
You solved it?
No, I didn't solve it. I didn't solve the question, but that's how we met. So we can just end it there. That's
right.
How we met. It's finished.
Complete live from the part where she solved the question.
So I always wanted like a very big proposal, like everyone should be there. I had my criteria, or else I'll say no. So like there has to be people, there has to be a video, there has to be pictures, I have to look a certain way, the ring must be of a specific standard, and it must be very romantic. Yeah, I had like a list of things which I made very clear, which I think is very, very important if you're that kind of person. Yeah, I started talking about getting married, so I was waiting for my proposal to happen because we knew the time, the year in which the marriage was supposed to happen. So I just waiting for the proposal so that we can start planning. And so then my best friend sort of hinted, I don't know, I haven't had a conversation, she started hinting that like, she said something that made me start thinking that it was about to happen. So I became like super paranoid, thinking every time we're together something would happen, and then it wasn't happening, and I got very upset. So we had a whole fight about it, and I stopped thinking about it. So then one time my friend asked me to go for a movie date with her, and I went. And she was like, oh, pick a restaurant. So I wanted to go somewhere else, but she was like, no, let's go to Santoko. So we went to Santoko. I was supposed to meet him later, but he told me during the day that he had like to go on some emergency trip out of town. Then I was trying to call him, and he's like, his tire has burst, and then his phone is dying. So like I was at this dinner with my friend, and I was so worried. I was like, this was happening to Norman, like, is he okay? He's out of town, it's a Friday. And she was like, oh, don't worry, everything will be fine. So like, I kept looking at my phone, she's like, put your phone down. So I was sitting down at Santoku with her, trying to relax. I was looking forward to talking to her. We hadn't caught up in a long time. Then I see some cameras taking pictures all around me, and I was like, I thought maybe there was like some celebrity in the building. Then the camera started zoning on me. And I'm like, what is going on? And apparently what is it? This is the violinist. Wait, is it violin? The saxophonist had started playing, but I didn't know he was there. So yeah, I didn't see. Then the guy started taking videos of me, and I was like, what is going on? And then I heard the music, and my friends, male and female, or my female friends, his male friends, started entering, each holding a rose, and then they walked up to me, and he was like behind them. You were behind them, right? Yes, he was behind them, and then I realized what was happening. So he was proposing. So they all came to like circle the table, and then he got on a knee and took the ring, and I think he forgot. Like he was so caught up in what to say that our friends were like, ask her, and he was like, will you marry me? And I was like, yes. And then I hugged him, and then that's when I realized that another requirement for me was that they played perfect in the background, and I realized that the song that the saxophonist was playing was perfect. So that was the proposal story. Yeah, and then after that, we had like a little hangout with our friends and all of that. Yeah, it was really romantic.
So it was quite a task to perform. Just like you heard, there are so many criteria to meet. Probably one of the most stressful things I've ever had to organize in my life, and but it was an amazing feeling having to plan this very important thing for someone, not for yourself, for someone. and at the same time, I remember just around that time there were a lot of videos circulating about how, you know, guys go and propose and then their girls will just bounce them right on the spot. So it was a little bit of some form of information behind the back of my mind that, okay, what if you do all of this and this so much criteria that she has set up, you know, it doesn't meet that criteria? What do you do? So I had to like sit myself down for like a week and consider whether I should do it or not. Yeah, because I was probably not going to do it. Now I've waited a little bit more till all those videos had passed, then I would proceed. So just at the end of the day, it was an amazing thing. We had an amazing time. All our friends chipped in. Everybody played their role. I don't know how she still didn't know that that day was going to be the proposal day, because I did everything. I even remember coming to the house, speaking to her parents, and her parents were like, "Stacy, there's no one coming to propose."
That's true.
So there was no way in heaven she could have been oblivious of the
It's
fact
because of
that
the fight
it wasn't
we had.
going to happen.
The fight threw me off. And he actually specified a specific outfit I should wear that day.
Yes,
And
yes.
it so the kid to me that
Yeah.
was
But I guess that the only thing that threw her off was because
of the fight.
I literally told her, if you ask me about any proposal again, I'll marry you. Go home. And then she knew that, okay, now it was time to not talk about it. So then that helped, you know, get the surprise going. Yeah.
I always knew I wanted a year to plan my wedding. So that's why initially I thought he'd propose in June because I wanted a June wedding, but he proposed in January. So yeah. So it was always a year in my head. I just knew that, like, okay, disclaimer, I'm like, I've dreamt about my wedding my whole life. Like, I'm a wedding girl. I've been like looking at wedding magazines like since I was 5 or 6. So like my wedding was a big deal. So yeah, a year was very necessary. Yeah. So I had everything. I didn't have a cocktail bar.
There was a cocktail.
Okay, we didn't have like the mobile setup cocktail bar.
Mobile. It was a table. Oh, what kind of mobile do you want?
It was fine. I think we had everything: venue, caterer, photographer, videographer. We had a planner. We had decor. What was there? Drinks. We didn't have a drinks vendor. Yeah, we didn't have a drinks vendor. DJ, MC, florist. We didn't have a florist. Yeah, we didn't have a florist.
When it comes to the vendors, to some extent, the wedding planners especially, they had been our friends for a very long time. So I think it started from my birthday, when she threw my 25th birthday. Those were the planners she used for the party. So they have been like all about the fact that they are going to plan our wedding and all of that. So we definitely gave them the opportunity and they didn't fail. When it comes to photography, my friends again, because the photographer. The photographer was my friend.
Yes, it was your friend.
However, she didn't know the photographer was my friend. So she came to me about how she wants, you know, that particular photographer. And I was like, oh, he's my friend. I'll sort it out.
I picked him from Instagram.
Yes, she picked me from Instagram. Yeah.
But yeah, I think we looked a lot at budgets because we were constrained with budgets. And obviously people we had worked with or knew, like our caterer was his best man, like, so people within our space who also had businesses or would contribute to our wedding. And then also just like things we had seen online, yeah, or other people's wedding experiences, and of course recommendations of our planners at the time.
I think she wants. I didn't really care.
That's not what he said when we were coming here, but it's fine.
No, I mean, it was obvious that we'll have a church wedding because we are both big on, like, you know, the religious aspect. But it didn't mean that a pastor couldn't attend a garden wedding. But I think the main reason why Stacy went for a church wedding.
How are you answering
You can answer for yourself after. The main reason, this is why I think the main reason why she went for a church wedding is because of the fact that she has been dreaming of her wedding her whole life, and she wanted that cathedral themed grand wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, but I wanted to see it.
Sorry, send it for me.
Fortunately or unfortunately for us, I mean, I would have wanted a lot more people at my wedding, but we were constrained by budget, and we had to like give a lot of people, like our parents, a lot of, because they really supported us to, you know, give them, even though I must say my parents and actually even his parents, like they were not like, they wanted very few people.
Yeah.
Okay, for my mom, 200 people was like over the moon. Like she was just stressed and overwhelmed. Yeah, but that's because she's Ukrainian, so for them they are used to small weddings than, you know, Ghanaians who have like. But even for his Ghanaian family, they weren't so much into having big numbers. So I think there was like at least an understanding there from both parties. But in terms of like the numbers, I think 80% went to our parents. So we split equally, 100. And then I'm talking about the reception. For the traditional wedding, we had 100 people, and we had like 50 from both sides, and it was strictly family. And then for the church, we made it open. We invited a lot of people. But then for like the reception and Alisa, it was just 200 people, and family got like majority. My family and family's friends. And we just had like our bridal party and a few other friends, and some work colleagues. We were all in the 20%.
Yeah.
So,
I think one of the things that actually made us make the decision on the numbers was because we were looking at people who actually were part of our relationship from the very beginning. And our family obviously is one. And since it's their day, because, you know, it's an honor for them, we give them the opportunity to spread their wings and invite as many of their family friends as they would want to. But we did cap it to a certain minimum.
yeah.
And then for our friends, we just kept it to those who have been a part of our relationship. It's not really about if you know us or anything, but it's about how involved you were during our dating period. Yeah. Bridal party was mainly those people who have also participated in a way during our dating period, because we kind of had, it wasn't such a smooth dating period. It was like smooth, and then there was like a very long 1 year break, and then we came back again, and then we married each other after. So there was you know, quite a lot of, you know, friends who were, you know, not a lot, but let's say those who actually became our bridal party. Those were the people who were there with us through the thick and thin of. There were about 8 of them, 8 people from both sides. Eight people.
8 girls, 8 boys. Yeah. Same concept. I had a group of close female friends, so they just automatically became my bridal party. Yeah.
Yes, calculus teacher. Tell us.
So I had like, as soon as I think 3 days after I got engaged, I started pulling spreadsheets. I mean, look, the wedding was very important to me, okay? So I started pulling spreadsheets, different Excels, you know. So I knew, like, I started making inquiries of, so what I did first was get all the categories. So because I was like so much into weddings, like I already knew things, like I'd had vision boards on Pinterest for years. I already knew what I wanted. So it was just about, getting the categories, doing research in the market and finding out how much people charge generally. So I had like that, which was very heartbreaking when I started actually calling. That's one thing I want to say, because you see all these weddings, and I was looking a lot at Instagram weddings, and I was like, oh, this is pretty. And I thought like, oh, these things are like affordable, but it was a lie. It was such a big lie. Like when I started calling, they were telling me the price. That was a very depressing period. I think I was depressed like for a good 1 or 2 months, because I wasn't seeing how the wedding was going to happen. Yeah, but once I got the general prices, then it was about, you know, seeing like I tried to find a minimum and a maximum, and then try to see like how I could, figure it out. But I asked other people, how much did you spend on your wedding? And usually it would always be, I'd have to look at numbers and then against the cost, because I realized that really influences it. So at least I had a number in mind that I thought I could work with based off of that I wanted to stick to. So yeah, and then after I think another good thing I did was, advice I got is that prioritize, pick the things that are really important to you and spend the most there, and then the other things that you don't really care about, like forget about it. So I had like a few things that were very important to me. Example, my dress. So I was ready to splurge on those. So I quickly picked the ones which were really important to me, like photo, video. So I knew that I'm going to spend a lot of money there. And the other things are cuts then, because they're not that important. So that was like the budgeting plan, action plan that we used. Yeah.
So, funniest experience for me, I wasn't even actually at the place, but what my aunties told me, that's what made me burst out into laughter. So,
how your aunties got it.
yeah, so basically this is the engagement where the vendors are beginning to send in the items to the house to, you know, set up. And throughout the wedding planning process, Stacy kept, you know, iterating and emphasizing on the fact that she wants this particular set of chairs. My understanding for the past 1 year is that we are getting this particular set of chairs. Now my aunties are delivering stuff to the house. They get to the house and then there's a truck load of chairs coming. And they start to unpack or offload those chairs, taking them inside. And then Stacy just stands outside and is like, no, take it back, no, what is this? Back. And everybody was just at that moment shocked, because like we had brought out the bridezilla. She's out to, you know, destroy, and she's come to destroy whoever it is bringing those chairs. So that was so funny. Yeah.
Yes, so that was my scariest experience, because as you said, I was going for a rustic look, okay, for my wedding, for my engagement. So I specified a million times I want specific chairs, wooden chairs. Then I come home and they bring this truck, and I see that they are bringing me white. It's not being white. You know those transparent chairs. Transparent. Imagine I'm having pergolas, I'm having wine and rose gold. That's my theme, and I come to give me white, transparent
no color
chairs that look like they belong in a, I don't know, fairy tale castle wedding. I was so pissed, because I had like spent so much time making sure that you get this concept right, and they brought plenty. So like, and I asked them like, what chairs are you bringing me? They're like, these are the ones they ordered. I'm like, no, that's not. And I was literally screaming. I called the plan. I was just screaming at him, because I just had it at that point. Like, why would you frustrate me this way? I was really upset about the chairs. So yeah, I really screamed. Like everyone in my house came out. I was downstairs, and they all came to like, they're like, what's happening? Like, they've not seen that side.
You're walking in. You don't know anything about this. They just sent you to deliver chairs. You are walking in and someone just starts screaming at you. No, go back, out.
Yeah, so that was not a nice experience. They finally brought it like later, like very late in the night, and I woke up in the morning to see a nice setup.
I give up.